So, Patriots, January 17th, 2025. Don't you feel like that cat? Do you feel like the cat? What's up, Patriots? Let's just get together, say hello to everybody. I'm still in the game here. Haven't done a stream in like a week, man, and we are, because we're ripping busy with right now. Hi, Carol Burton. How are you? Lisa McNeely. Hi. Hey. How's it going, everybody? Busy. Things are happening fast. So, that's what I've been doing. I hope that's what you guys are doing too. We got some risk. We got some Patriots to pick up on Monday, and I hope we don't leave any man behind. You know, I'd like to do this outside, have it be a nice day. You know, but the weather's been absolutely miserable, and the weather's just miserable. So we'll do it here in the laboratory down here. Hello, Annette Park and Silly for him. Hello. We're back. Hi, Crystal. And Trina, hugs. How are you? It's Crystal. So I really didn't have a whole program here, but I think we should touch base about what's going on the inauguration here. I think the biggest news today is that the inauguration has been changed to being held indoors inside the Capitol today. If you haven't heard that yet, that's official. It's on the True Social website for Donald J. Trump, and I think that's a smart move. So if you spent any time worrying about a drone attack at the Capitol over the last 2 weeks, you wasted your time, okay? Everything is in control. The Patriots are in control at this moment. And we just got to make sure our representatives fall in line with the program, that we don't got any grandstanders, and that they just get in line and make the plan happen. And the plan is huge. The plan is a golden age in this country of ours. So we just got to stay laser focused on what we've been working on for the last 900 days. I think vigil number 900 is tonight at Freedom Corner. And that is quite an accomplishment. We got the Pollocks, Mr. and Mrs. Pollock are back at the corner, all ready to pick up Jonathan and Olivia and Joseph. So we're going to see some happy moments here. In the, will they be charged with parading in the Capitol? I was wondering if the Capitol Police were going to open the doors for drones without ID or something. You know, there's a lot of memes that could be made out of this, but I think this was probably going to be the plan all along. So the plan is now Trump's going to be in the Capitol for the inauguration and all the speeches and the prayer and all of that stuff. I heard. Big Mike's not going to be there, whatever. And then Trump is going to go back to the Capital One Center. So everybody that was supposed to witness, I think everybody that had tickets to see the inauguration outdoors that's now a ticket to go into the Capital One Center in D.C. Trump is then going to make an appearance there at the Capital One Center. And from there, I believe there's going to be a big parade, you know? Yeah, right, Carol. Yeah. Drones that pull fire alarms? Yeah, you never know, right? So, Patriots are in control. And Trump will be seated as the 47th president of this fine country that we have here. Okay, at Freedom Corner, we got Trooper and Sherry's back in action down there. I just want to hand it to, now that we're looking back on all this and we see that our man's getting in office, we see J6er's going to be released on Monday. And I just got to hand it to Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper, you are the hardest working guy I've ever seen, man. I got to work hand in hand with you for months and months over these last 2.5 years here, over these last 900 days. And I have never seen a man more laser focused in getting a message out. And hats off to you, Stormtrooper, man. You spent days, hours and hours a day just getting that Freedom Corner message out into social media and out into all these other people's accounts, and that it could be just there in the back of their heads, man. People didn't jump off the sofa and support us, but we went 900 days out there. Nothing happened to us out there. That is, it could have been catastrophic. I mean, the police, none of us got hurt. None of us got attacked. So, Stormtrooper, hats off to you. And let that be a lesson to us all on how to get things done, man. Laser focused, hours and hours a day. Not only was he at the corner, but he was at every event, every march, every J6 thing that there was going on in D.C. In the meantime, he's got a nice cushy apartment he could have been living in the whole time, but he wasn't. We're camping out in campgrounds. He's out in the cold right now. And looking back, Stormtrooper, you are the first guy that came to mind on just hard work. Just hard work that it took to get this all done, man. And Sherry jumping in and hosting Freedom Corner, saying the prayer, taking the phone calls, running a live stream, doing the visitations, Sherry, I mean, those visitations, we have heard over and over again from the J6ers how important those visitations are. And Sherry, you were in the visitation scene from the beginning. Hats off to you, Sherry. And these are my peers. These are the people that I got to know, got to work with. And I just feel honored by that alone right there. In addition to meeting Mickey Whithoff, meeting Nicole Reffitt, meeting Tammy Jackson, the three just directly related to the travesty that J6 was, man. It's an honor to know all you, in addition to everybody else. Rebecca, Glory B, Dwight and Lily, Brandon Fellows, Deb Ash, Marty with the cookies. I mean, one of these days we're just going to have to sit down and do a live stream and just remember all that stuff, because it's a fantastic thing that's happened here. We got a family. We're all talking about this family we got now. We're all wondering how we're going to all stay connected, what we can do to what we're going to do in the future here, because good things are going to happen, and good things are going to happen fast. And to everybody that doesn't vote, I don't know how to not take this vulgar, how to make this not vulgar. You didn't even get off the sofa and cast a vote. And then there's all them people that cast votes for Kamala. I mean, come on, man. And now there's all these people that, and there were so many people, if you voted for Trump, great. But to all the people that didn't even get involved in this issue over the last 1,471 days, what does it take? I mean, how much further from freedom can you allow your government to take you before you at least put a freaking bumper sticker on your car or something, or a flag out in your front yard, And yeah, man. Yeah, Jay. That's why I've stood with troopers since day one, man. You know it when you see it, right, Jay? Honors the oath of veteran. Amen. Your oath has no expiration date, and Trooper took that, and Sherry took that to the max, man, for sure. So the Freedom Corners. I don't know if there's any plans to continue Freedom Corner after January 20th. We got operations up and running right now to help the J6ers have a soft landing once they get out of the prisons and stuff, There's a group down in Texas that has a large piece of land that is offering a place, a refuge for these guys to go. A lot of these guys didn't all have their lives all, together before all this happened, man. And, they're going to have a tough time coming out. And all the people that did get run through this J6 ringer, their lives have been destroyed. A lot of them, their wives left them. They've lost houses. They've lost their retirement accounts and all their money. They've gone through this emotional trauma of the entire thing, man. And it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I see that, Julie Jordan. There was 2 close calls yesterday. 2 more attempted assassinations, I think we can call them at this point, with this guy with his car on fire and then somebody with knives trying to get into the Capitol during the Carter funeral. So they're still after him. We still have to make sure Trump gets in office. But I do believe that everything that Trump's got to have under control is under control, okay? There's no Nikki Haley guys working with Trump right now. Trump put out, stay tuned into Trump's Truth Social. He's just laying it out there on the line, man. If you work for Mike Pence, you are not welcome in the Trump camp. I mean, this is all known information, man. There were a lot of traitors in the first Trump administration. They've been weeded out. They're out of there. They're not in positions of power right now. And our cabinet nominations are going very well right now. And we had Pam Bondi up there. We had Kristi Noem today, went excellent. And the Pete Hegseth nominations was awesome. It was awesome. Okay, just in, Denise Green reporting. What do we got, Denise? Great news. Trump is appointing Sean Curran to head the Secret Service. He is the one in the famous photo of Trump from when he was shot. Excellent, excellent choice, man. I did hear that just moments ago, man. Things are happening fast. I did hear that DeSantis has replaced the Senate seat that was abdicated by, I can't remember all the names now, but DeSantis has replaced the Florida senator with his attorney general down there. All right, President Truth on social media, on True Social. There's the link. Thank you, Silly. Let's get this information out there. I don't have long today. I'm going to have to be off of here in about 30 minutes. So we got about 30 minutes to just chat and talk and spread information right now. Winning, man. Okay, yeah, Belinda, it's been moved inside. Trump's had personal security, I think, all along, ever since day one, and he still does. And he's weeded out a lot of the DEI hires in the Secret Service out of his circle of people. Benny Johnson from 2 days ago. Capitol Police did a press conference. All right, and you guys are spreading information. One thing, I'm going to put a call out. We need some patriots in Philadelphia. We need patriots at every one of these prisons that the J6ers are in. We got a couple of them covered right here, right now. We got enough people at Allenwood, and we will be meeting the J6ers coming out of there. We have as much planned as we could possibly plan. But my last information was that the guys in Philadelphia are going to need a ride as soon as they get released. So if there's any patriots, calling all patriots in the Philadelphia area, this is now your opportunity to stand up and man up, man. Wouldn't it be cool if those guys had like a 1965 limousine, Cadillac limousine waiting for them when they get out of that prison, man? We're not that fancy in Allenwood. It's going to be a rusty Astro van and a couple of other non-noteworthy cars, but we're making plans to get them picked up, and it is going to happen on January 20th. Not only is Trump giving them pardons, he is commuting their sentences, which makes this an immediate action. No paperwork necessary. There was people saying that Monday is Martin Luther King Day. It's a holiday. They're going to have to wait to get out. But my sources are telling me that that's not the case, and that Trump will not only pardon these guys, but commute their sentences, man. Hey, Sonal, where you been, dude? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Cindy W. Timothy Motor Spa. How's it going, Jay Jones? All right, man. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. So, yeah, it's happening fast. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Denise Green reporting. Clinton, Bush, and Obama will not attend the inaugural lunch and will not be missed. Very good. Very good. Very well written, Denise. All right, that's awesome, man. So I don't know if you guys, it's awesome. This is awesome going on, man. The opposition is totally disintegrated. They have put all that effort into fighting us all along, and they are meaningless and weak. They have accomplished nothing. They all hate each other. I mean, we can revel in that. They all need Jesus, and they've been listening to that message ever since they stalked us all over social media. And it's all amounted to nothing, trolls. Nothing. You've amounted to nothing. So I hope you feel good about that. Maybe now you can find some time to talk to God and realize how decrepit and deficient you are at being kind and nice to other people. Hey, Cindy, how are you? It's good to see you, Cindy. Another all-star patriot, Cindy, from the Freedom Corner. Celebrity down there helping the patriots out that were there every night. We have all received a helping hand from Cindy, for sure. And by the way, they are still making arrests. Yes, there were 2 arrests yesterday for J6 crimes. Is that what you were talking about there? Oh, Pelosi's not going to show up, Julius. What are we going to do, man? Oh, we don't have to look at those goofy eyebrows. There does seem to be a little shuffling going on with the J6ers, but I hope everything will be hammered out by the evening on January 20th there. We had, who was it? Ione. We invented a new Department of Good Ideas, all right? Not only do we need Doge with Elon and Vivek, but we need one more department, Trump. We need a Department of Good Ideas. And, we're just coming up with them. Every night there's a new good idea in the chat. Today's good idea was to put the J6ers, hire J6ers, put them in charge of the BOP, and let them reinvent our justice system. Who better? Who is more connected to the absolute travesty of problems that our Bureau of Prisons has become than J6ers, man? The Bureau of Prisons has had 8 directors over the last 11 years, and you can't tell me any business can run on that type of a model. And it's just another example of our government's inefficiency. Nothing's going to get done when you keep changing the director out. So, Department of Good Ideas is put J6ers, hire them, give them jobs, give them pensions, give them health care, and put them in positions of power in the Bureau of Prisons, man. Isn't that a great idea? Yeah, Denise. We should make positions for ourselves with the Trump administration. We're all in the Department of Good Ideas. Oh, man. It's all about the freedom. That's right, man. All about the freedom. So we're in the midst of Operation Freebird, Operation J6 Jailbreak. And it's going to be a moment, a glorious moment, man. I'd imagine that the J6ers at the Gulag might be released like that day. They might be walking into the Capitol Center with Trump. We don't know. We don't know. But wouldn't that be glorious, right? All right. All right. CNN. Jury finds CNN committed defamation against Navy vet Zachary Young. Owes him $5 million. Bring on the lawsuits, man. Yeah, hit that like. Could only hit it once. Don't you wish you could hit that like button more on a bunch of these videos? English Rose dancing. You guys got to check that video out. It's classic. English Rose, that brought a smile to my face this morning when I saw that. English Rose out there in England doing the Trump dance with the biggest, nicest smile on her face ever, man. Yes, that was a nice little treat this morning there, English Rose. Check that out, man. So it's been a while. Some of the things that Trump has determined in the last week or two is creating an external revenue service. This will be the department of the government that's going to handle and manage all the tariffs that are going to come in. So once we got an external revenue service, do we need an internal revenue service? Time will tell. All right, right on, Cindy W. Vivek Ramaswamy's to announce a run for the governor of Ohio. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, the Doge is only set to run until July 4th, 2026, I believe. Technically is it's like an expiration date. It's a sundowner condition of that. And really, I believe all of our bills should have sundown limits set to them. And then that way they need to be revoted on, evaluated and revoted on if they were successful or not. We got a lot of these old bills from way back that are just hanging in there that they need to be re-examined and re-voted on, recertified, re-modified for today's world right now. This world right now isn't the same world as 2000 or even 2010. It's a whole different world with AI and all this stuff. Hi, Donna Ray. Good to see you. So once we got an external revenue service, here's what all these tariff naysayers are saying. Everyone thinks this is the end of the world, but it's not the end of the world unless you want to buy a French car or unless you want to buy, German Wiener Schnitzel or whatever. It's only, if you want to buy foreign goods, it's going to cost you more, but it should bring the price of American products down, and it will make American entrepreneurial endeavors give them an edge. It will give them an edge. Democrat Jim Clyburn says Biden is one of the greatest presidents. Take note, Patriots. Maybe even start writing names down. Do not ever trust the New York Times on anything again. Do not ever touch the Washington Post. All these garbage newspapers that have been reporting this stuff ever since FJB got into office, man. Take note who these people are. And we are gearing up as we go forward for the 2026 elections where we will primary out. We'll take care of our own party because that's how the primary's been rigged a long time too. And that's how the rhinos have stayed in power, man. Hey, we need peace. How are you? Doing good here. We're scrambling. We need peace. We're getting things done. We're getting ready for a major victory coming up on Monday. Measures are being taken, I think, in D.C. Trump's going to make it through okay. You know they're going to try. These are violent people we're dealing with. but I think they're pretty much out of money at this point. Kamala just took them to the bank, and yeah, I think everyone just threw up a little bit, Bonzo. Oh yeah. Do we need to censor silly for him right now? No, we don't need to censor anybody. We need information. We need truth, and we need change in this country back to the freedoms that we're used to having. I heard a good quote the other day where, and it was this: safety of the people, safety, we need safety, right? Safety of the people is the alibi of tyrants. That is what a tyrant will tell you to verify his own existence, to get you to hand over more of your freedoms so that they can keep you safe. And then we're always hearing about government-funded programs, government-funded all the education, government-funded aid to other countries, government-funded military help that we're giving. Never forget, government funding is a myth. There is no such thing as government-funded. It's all taxpayer-funded. Taxpayer-funded. You and me are the government funding that they're talking about, but they won't even mention us by name when they start talking about government funding, man. So these are the little innuendos that we've been dealing with that made our whole country just fall asleep for 50 years, you know? We all grew up in it, and praise God that we all can see it for what it is now. We're talking, all right, here's another thing about these, everyone's talking about these 15-minute villages. Okay, I'm telling you, those fires out in LA are not normal, okay? The fires previously out in California were not normal. The fires in Maui were not normal in Lahaina. The fires in Gatlinburg, Tennessee about 7 or 8 years ago were not normal. I toured that area myself, saw it with my own two eyes, sniffed it, felt it. I saw what happened in Gatlinburg. It is not normal. So I don't know what it is, and I can only imagine what it is. But now we're all talking about these 15-minute cities. They're going to build one in Lahaina. They're going to build one in LA, right? Think about it. Didn't every single town and village in America, weren't they all 15-minute cities up until 25 years ago? You know, up until the Industrial Revolution, when we started urbanizing people and herding them into urban areas like this, every town and village was a 15-minute village, city, right? They had a shoemaker, they had a wagon wheel guy, they had a butcher, they had a baker, they had a haircut, a barber, they had a doctor, they had a little courthouse, they had a cop, they had a jail. Every village was a 15-minute city up until this urbanization of our people started. So I don't know, man. This whole 15-minute city thing is bizarro, and we will have to keep an eye on all this kind of stuff. And the tyrants just came to the front door and kicked the door down in LA to all these people. So hopefully this is all going to wake these people up also, man. All right, Silly for Him's posting a good article. J6 political prisoner Sergeant Gregory Yetman joins We Are Good Men podcast. And he does need our help, yes. He is about to be released. Right, every town had a veterinarian. We do not want the WHO and the WEF in this country, man. Their agenda is right out in the open. All you got to do is read their books to know that we do not want that here in America, right? And there's a lot of other things like the UN and NATO. I mean, I don't really agree that we should just be pulling out of all these organizations, but we should be diminishing our input, the help that we're giving these organizations. I think it is good to have some type of a United Nations thing, and it's good to have an alliance of freedom-minded countries like NATO is. But just because some people inside of NATO made NATO break their promises to Russia about advancing the NATO line towards Russia, that's what caused all the dissension over there. So we need to rein them in. They're not bad to the core, but there is badness in them that has caused us a lot of trouble, man. Yeah, we can pull out of the WHO, Denise, right? I don't mind something like that. We got our own CDC, and we got doctors here. And how many overlapping doctor organizations do we need, you know? We got a physician in our town, then we got the state, and then we got the feds, and then we got CDC on top of that. So we're going to get real about all this regulation, about these overlapping bureaucracies that we have in this country right now. 3 more days, Amber Rose. That's right, man. I'm hearing Bullets and Barbecue. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff about what they're going to rebuild. I just heard today they're going to relax the rezoning, and they're going to build apartment buildings in there now. So it's all talk. It's all talk until we find out what they're doing. You know, they're maneuvering in order to be able to host the Olympics in a couple of years, man. Yeah, right, Donna Ray. Of course they're going to tell us nobody's showing up for the inauguration, but they've made everything so miserable, it's no wonder nobody shows up. But yeah, it's going to be held inside the Capitol. It's news today. News today. And a lot of the media is also trying to create doubt and conflict amongst ourselves, amongst MAGA, with the questions that Bondi had to answer there. There's things that Tulsi Gabbard have said lately that makes you go, but it doesn't make her bad. Bundy for AG. Who kept saying that today? Somebody kept mispronouncing that today. Yeah, who the hell knows, Julie Jordan? Who knows what they're going to do? And all I know is that's over in California, so I'm really not even worried about it. What I want to do is get Pennsylvania on board with MAGA and make sure that we move forward here in this state with releasing our freedoms back to ourselves again here. That's enough. This is enough of the government controlling our stuff. I hope Kash Patel is in there to reveal everything and then shut the FBI down. I don't want them building a brand new $1 billion headquarters down in Maryland. I want the FBI disbanded and the CIA. Can't our military handle all of the international operations that need to go? We do not need these other operations, man. And I even hope that Kristi Noem is in there to shut Department of Homeland Security down. I mean, these are the unspoken things right now, but the Patriot Act instituted the Department of Homeland Security, and look at all the trouble that they have caused us right now. Look at all the spying on Americans that has happened because of that, you know. We've been led down the wrong path for a long time because they were giving us safety. They were keeping us safe from those rascally terrorists. And these terrorists, you know, really, if they would have just let us at the terrorists, we could have taken care of them ourselves, you know. They're giving all this aid to Ukraine. Well, hey, why don't we just stop giving federal aid, federal money, federal funding to Ukraine and let people donate their own personal money to Ukraine? Why can't we have a GoFundMe type system where if you want to support Israel, you can do it through a GoFundMe? You know, why do we need to institute this charity to these other countries? They've literally stolen our ability to give charity to people by taxing the hell out of us and then misappropriating funds, losing the money, laundering the money. Right, Carol. We can take a little cold weather, but all right. The cold weather is it's a blanket story. They are moving inside because of the threat. In my opinion, there is no way they can secure this Capitol for inaugurations anymore. I mean, these people are losing their minds. We are removing the deep state from this country, and they will not go down quietly. There will be outbursts, and moving this Trump inauguration indoors, I think, is a genius move, and it isn't because it's cold, but that's what they're going to tell us to keep everybody mellow, to not create hysteria in the population, the non-woke people, the people that didn't put a bumper sticker on their car, the people that didn't wave a flag or vote for Trump, you know. It is safer inside, for sure. Local police department refusing to help secure Trump's inauguration. Montgomery, Howard, and Queen Anne's County, Maryland. How about that, man? Well, why don't we take a look at that last election in Maryland? Was that a legit election? Another state with totally fraudulent elections, man. Provable. There will be thousands. There will be thousands. We stand with Trump. Trump is going to change this country. They can cry all they want. They can thrash around all they want, but we will overcome them, and we will bring justice down on their heads if they want to get violent. Bring it on. Bring it on. We're ready, man. This country was set up in a way that we can take care of this. We don't need the police to protect us, okay? We don't need the FBI when all the FBI does is spy on us, you know? Yeah, I heard that too, Donna Ray. She says, I've heard 45,000 police volunteer, and we got National Guard troops that are certified to be there, and many other levels of security are going on. Our Department of Homeland Security, Capitol Police, there will be security there for sure. Secret Service. Now, just whether or not they all talk to each other. You know, we found out at Butler, Pennsylvania, that we had all them overlapping levels of security. But they weren't even talking to each other. We had the Pete Hegseth hearings going on. That turned pretty nasty. I think Pete Hegseth handled that very well. Trump is about to close that border down. I saw videos where patriots in Texas are actually assembling that wall right now, and they started a couple of days ago. 5,000 troops have already arrived in D.C. Thank you, Denise Green. Been busy. And I think a lot of us have been busy. There is a lot of people here I haven't seen in a while, man. But I see you out there in the RSBN chats, out in the other news chats that we've all been keeping our eyes on. And we are still engaged. We are still booted up and ready for action. So I found it astounding that yesterday, Matthew Graves, the special prosecutor for all these wonderful J6 cases, his last day of work was the 15th. But there were 2 arrests that happened yesterday. So how does that work? There's still moles inside that operation. What's up, ACB? So who did I want to say here? Bullets and Barbecue, man. I've been checking out. He's doing a live stream now. If you guys aren't subscribed to Bullets and Barbecue, he's just doing a little, he's restreaming news feeds. He's clipping news feeds for us and then putting it on for a couple hours a day with a chat room. So far he's organized a pretty nice chat room too. So if you guys haven't checked out Bullets and Barbecue yet, and you're looking for a source of information at whatever time, subscribe, hit the bell. When you scroll through your subscriptions, he'll have the little red dot. You'll know he's live and he's giving you the most current information that can be out there. Yeah, ACB. They are about to go extinct in this country because they've been revealed. They've been exposed. Another beautiful patriot here is Mod Kim from Troopers Channel. I would just like to give special recognition to Mod Kim. She had a coin minted and had all the patriots from Freedom Corner receive this really cool coin that she had minted. I mean, it's a really small thing, but it was very meaningful. And then she had a beautiful thing that she wrote that was read down at the corner. And the last sentence in that speech was, "Great will be your reward in heaven." Yeah, Denise. Same bullets and barbecue here. Yeah, Cleo. Everyone doing such a fine job, man. Everybody. I mean, each channel has got a little machine rolling behind it, that is... it takes a lot of people to put a channel together, Not only do you got your live streamer down at the corner, but you got your mods, you got the people that are helping the mods, you got information coming in from all the chat people, you got emails back and forth all day long, and then texting each other during the live stream, just trying to figure out who's a troll and who's not, because YouTube lets people make clone accounts, and then to cause more trouble, man. And then we got the best mods, though. Silly for him, Denise, Barbara, Carol. We got some good mods here. And these mods have really helped us all out here. And we'll keep it going, man. We're not going to just stop. We're going to keep moving forward. I think one thing that we can do is just keep an eye on Trump's True Social account. We'll know what's happening day by day. These are unaffected websites that we know there's truth. There's no censoring of Trump's speeches or comments on True Social. So if you want to know, if you hear somebody tell you Trump said something and it don't sound right, go right to True Social and you'll find out. There was a big write-up today it was like 3 paragraphs long about why they're moving the Capitol inauguration into the indoor area of the Capitol there. I mean, Trump lays it all out, explains it. When Trump nominated Pam Bondi, he explained who she is, what she's done, and why he's nominating her. Same with all of them. Every nomination Trump has done, there has been a Trump post on True Social about that, man. Oh, yeah. I missed that one there, silly for him. Nim smacks down despicable Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal with a brilliant response when he smears Trump on immigration and gives Biden a pass. And then there's Gateway Pundit, man, putting all this information out there. There's other people that, that we have been following all along. Cowboy Logic, Julie Kelly. Julie Kelly, look at the work that she has done on the J6er reporting from the courtrooms and then continuing to do on the Trump trials and stuff like that. So we got some great patriots in addition to Benny Johnson and Charlie Kirk. They all got something that I don't like about each one of them, but they're on the team, patriots. They're on the team. They're marching forward with us. They want this to be a better country than it was, man. We want to get out of this FJB hole that has been dug for this country, man. Denong Dick. Right on, Jay. Yeah, Bullets is just getting started, but he's done a couple streams now, and there's only 2 or 3 people in there, but he's gathering like local news clips. He clips them down nice and short, and makes it easy to digest and stuff. Not just he's not just putting CNN clips on there, but other local news things that are relevant, to what's going on right now. Hi, Cindy Z. All right, we got the whole APN group in here. I'd like to give kudos out to American Patriot News right now then. Every morning, 11:30 or so till 12:30, these guys are hashing out 2-3 topics a day in depth that really keeps you on your toes, keeps you up to date about what's going on. And here we got, I wanted to post that. All right, but you zapped them first. So there was a fake Jericho account. For everybody in the chat, you can see what they do. They're all exposing themselves for everyone to see, so their tricks aren't going to work anymore. They make a fake account. So there's many fake Jericho accounts. There's fake Sean accounts. Who else was the best? And you get singled out. It's like a badge of honor. Judy Beard. Judy Beard had a fake account the other day that we were just arguing with, and she was insisting she was the real Judy Beard. But we knew she wasn't. I think Carol Burton's had one. Silly, I think you had a fake Silly for him, and L.A. Forgiven. They really like picking on L.A. Forgiven. And so, yeah, just heads up. This is what they do. This is what YouTube lets them do, by the way. We file reports all the time on fake accounts, and it never stops. YouTube is at fault for allowing that to happen. That doesn't happen on Rumble. If somebody wants to make a fake Carol Burton account and you type in, I want to be Carol Burton, Rumble will say, sorry, that is already somebody's account and you cannot be Carol Burton. So then you got to figure out another name. I mean, that's the way it should be, but YouTube, right on, Nova, YouTube needs to be investigated. I like YouTube, and it is very good for other things, but when you give these trolls, these haters, these misinformation people, I mean, right, doing a fake account is nothing other than misinformation, right? When you allow that type of misinformation on your venue, and it's not cool. It's not cool. There's no need for it. I don't even think it should be legal for a computer to simulate a human being on a chat room, If you're a computer and you're not a real person, you shouldn't be able to be leaving comments as if you were a human. Yeah, Jay Jones, they were fakes back then too, of you. It's a badge of honor, dude. It's a badge of honor. It's a form of flattery. Double. Oh, you got double whacked. See you, Jericho. All right, Patriots, I got to roll. I got an appointment I got to make here. Don't we just get on? I will be live streaming whatever mission we're going to be on Monday. I don't know that I'll be back between now and then or not. But in the meantime, check out the Freedom Corner Vigil every night. That's still going on. The Pollocks are there. Always a good time. And with the regular crew there. Just stop in, say hello, say thank you to everybody that's been out there. And God bless all you Patriots for your contributions to the chat, sharing information, and staying plugged in and voting for Donald J. Trump. So God bless you all, Patriots. We will get together again here soon. This is Jericho, over and out.